Okay, so I'm right now outside of Little Rock Airport. Today is puppy delivery day. One thing I don't really talk a whole lot about on my channel, it's homesteading with Cotons. I don't talk a whole lot about the Coton part, just the homesteading, but part of how we're able to live a homesteading lifestyle where I have the flexibility to do work on the property when most people are, having it working at a 9 to 5 is the revenue we get from breeding our dogs. So this season we had 9 puppies. We have 2 females, so one had 5 puppies, one had 4, and I delivered one of them yesterday to Oklahoma. I'm outside of Little Rock Airport right now, about to deliver this guy right here. His name is Gucci. You can't really see him, but these ones are going to Houston tomorrow, and these guys down here, they're also going to Houston. Well, one's actually going to Miami. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Dealing with the dogs right now. I mean, they're pretty chill. Generally, they're pretty quiet, these dogs, which is great. We've had more rambunctious litters in the past, but they haven't really made a sound. I've been in the car 2.5 hours. I'm just waiting for her to land. Her flight's been delayed with all the chaos been going on with flight delays. It's kind of messed us up a little bit because I still have 7.5 hours to drive to Houston. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video, just give you an update on what I've been doing. I haven't been working on the property as much. I have been trying to build a fence around the goat area. Our property is 10 acres, and I'm trying to fence in about 7 of it, which is pretty much all going to be forest. And an issue when I let my goats out is if I let them out all the time, eventually they get bored and they like to jump on things once they're full. So kind of letting them out to roam around my property, it's nice because they do clear some things out, but then the downside of that is them horsing around. They also get to my neighbor's property, which he doesn't like when they jump on his tractor. So totally understandable, and I don't want to be a bad neighbor. So I've really been limiting when they go out, and by me doing that, with them being out less often, they tend to just eat. But when they're out all the time, they end up just jumping on stuff. So I don't like that. So that's why I'm trying to fence in my whole property, which will also be added benefits to clearing out a part of our forest that they can get to full time without me having to worry about clearing trees and all that. So yeah, so other than that, I got to go to Houston. I got about 7 hours left. It's gonna be a long day. I don't really drink coffee, but why I think our Heavenly Father created coffee is for days like this, because I really need it. It gives me something to look forward to, and I personally I save coffee for these days because it's, it makes you more jittery, but it passes the time. After a while that's why I'm doing this video. I'm waiting 30 minutes for her to get here. Like I said, her flight got delayed, so it gets lonesome, just always on the road by yourself. I was driving 6 hours yesterday to Oklahoma. I'll be 7 more hours to Houston, and then I have to come back on Friday. And then next week I have to come back to the airport. We have a woman from Idaho coming in to get one of our dogs. And then the following week, someone's flying in from Georgia, since we don't live near a major international airport. It just means more driving, but it's just the fact, just living more rurally. But generally the cost of living is much better where we're at, so I'd rather have this than the alternative of always, just everything just being more expensive. I like the rural aspect of it, but part of us moving more rurally, we had to be more creative with how we made money, and the dogs is one of them. There's about 5 or 6 different ways we make money, and none of it is like, all of our eggs are not in one basket. I mean, this is a big chunk of it, but it just allowed us to have more freedom, which I like. I like living free. I don't like having to wake up to an alarm clock all the time, which I used to, you know, wake up at 7 o'clock, you have to be somewhere at a certain time. That was not the way that I want to live. I woke up to an alarm clock today, but that's very rare because I just had so much going on. But generally speaking, I wake up when I wake up and I do my work. Sometimes most of the time that work that I'm referring to is work on our property. It could be something with the animals, our garden. You know, we've been getting in so many cucumbers lately. We've been pickling those. Got tons of tomatoes. Our corn's finally starting to come in. Sometimes you have to wake up, water the garden, take care of the animals, and this is all before you do anything else. So, but I wouldn't have it any other way though. If I were to live in the city again and not have access to land where I can develop it, I don't know, I think my quality of life wouldn't be as good. Part of why I used to rock climb, I realized this, why I used to rock climb and go outside all the time and do all these adventures, because I lived in a city and that was my only way to really access the outdoors. And then now that I pretty much live already in the country and outside in nature, that I don't have to fill that void by climbing and going somewhere all the time. But when you live in a city, you have to, because I think innately we're meant to be more connected to the trees, the grass, you know, our food, how it grows, and animals, not just be in a concrete box. So, not gonna rant. That's it. That's all it is for now. Dogs are doing good. About to drop off Gucci. That's what the new owner named him. He's gonna be flying back to New Jersey. So he's got a big day. I got a big day. Pray I get through it. And yeah, that's it for now.